So I'm pretty lucky in that I grew up fairly middle class here in Canada, and I've somehow managed to keep myself there as I've gone out from under my parents' wing. But I've recently come to a realization that if you somehow lose your job and you don't have any savings in the bank, um, you're essentially screwed. So let me break this down for you for a second. So, a lot of people who watch my channel, you know that I spent a little bit of time unemployed over the past several months, but I'm now gainfully employed, thankfully. But during that time, I was given some severance from my company, and I had a little bit of money to live on. But getting towards the end of 2016, that money was sort of starting to run out, and just to be safe, I said, you know what, I'm going to apply for unemployment insurance. I've paid into it for years. It's there for me to take advantage of, and this way, just in case I don't get a job anytime soon, hopefully I can keep on living. And so I applied for this at the end of December. And since then, I have found a job that I started towards the end of February. I have actually already been paid from my new job, and we are in the second week here of March, and I still haven't seen anything from that employment insurance that I applied for. And to me, this is just crazy. This is there for people who lose their job and who need something to help keep them going. But it's been 3 months since I applied for it, and I haven't seen a dime. And it's not that I need the money because, I have a job now. I actually even called to cancel my unemployment insurance and said, you know what, you haven't sent me anything. Don't bother, it's cool, it's fine. And they said, no, well, we can't do that. And they insisted that I take their money. And so, I don't really want it, but I can't really argue with that, and I have to take it. But I spoke to somebody, and and all this has happened, and it's 3 months later, and I still haven't received anything. So for people who are not like me and lose their job and didn't get severance of any sort, and they don't have any money kicking around, they still have to pay rent, and they still need to eat food, and all these things are essential. And a lot of these people are going to apply for unemployment insurance to help them until they get a new job. But if it takes over 3 months to get any of it, I don't see how this is helping. Um, I don't really know where I'm trying to go with this. It's just that I checked my bank account today and I noticed that it still hasn't come in, which I find absolutely insane and ridiculous. So I guess all I can hope is that somebody who works for the government of Canada sees this. If you know somebody, please share it with them, because this is ridiculous, and I feel terrible for anybody who this deeply affects. Thankfully, it wasn't me too much, but if it is you, I'm sorry, and I feel terrible for you, and I hope that the government fixes this, because this is a program that's there to help people who need help, and it just doesn't seem to be doing that, and kind of makes me mad.